walked into a pub and it didn't look like an Irish pub. You know, so I mean, if you walk into a pub in Ireland and there's a bicycle dangling from the ceiling, you're probably not in an authentic Irish pub. Some drunk would have taken it off the ceiling. It's like home. But if you walk into a pub actually, and it feels like you're walking into somebody's living room, then you're probably in a good pub. Or you're in somebody's living room. But they're the best pubs. You know, there's a homely atmosphere. I mean, no two publicans decorate their houses the same. So why would they decorate their pubs exactly the same? So I mean, it's kind of a bit naff for us. But anyway, this is Dublin's Cultural Quarter, and that's what goes on in these parts. This place actually was very run down at one stage, and it was occupied by artists and musicians because the rents were really cheap, and we're a particular poor section of society and appreciate low rents, and don't really care that much about our abodes, must be said. So, you know, it was kind of, there was a general left bank feel of the area, and they were going to knock down the whole place and turn it into a big bus depot. Or depot, I think you say in America. But somebody said, well, it's a bit of a shame to turn such a central area of the city into a big bus station. So they put cobblestones down on the streets to make them nice and old and pretty. Yes, they're fake. And then they, you know, renovated all the buildings and got rid of all the artists and musicians, because that's the last thing you want in a cultural quarter in any city. And turned all the pubs into Irish pubs. So voila, Temple Bar. So this is the real deal. We love this pub because it's the real deal. It's called the Halfpenny Bridge Inn because there's a bridge running across the Liffey outside, which you used to have to pay a halfpenny as a pedestrian to cross. You know, Ireland, eh? So you don't have to pay it anymore. There are people still collecting money, but that's kind of unofficial. We're going to be here, as I said, for roughly an hour, and the next pub is the same. You know, so there's a lot more pub than crawl on the musical pub crawl. What we're going to be doing, as I said on the street, we're going to be talking about traditional Irish music, and the idea of the pub crawl was to give people